that's who I am today. But the back end of what he said really, kind of triggered me, right? The back end part. He said, hey man, don't do this here, right? Let's do this in court. So now that comes into what a lot of people really don't want to have to confront. The policy and procedure. All these officers in here, I got mad respect for y'all. But I don't think that the problem is with you individuals. That's just me. I don't think. I think that the true problem is when you have a chief of police in any metropolitan that serves at the privilege of the mayor, right? So now you got to look at what's really going on. And what's really going on, you may have a person that may be white or whatever, black, attorney general, whatever. So they can have a deliberate indifference against you. And so the policies and procedures, right, that they enact that govern you, and then they allow for y'all, for our officers, our law enforcement, to operate up under that banner. So now, all the policies and procedures that's in place for people that's black, white, whatever, they're not applicable to. They're not applicable. Because what goes for him and I doesn't go for you too out in Chesterfield. I live in North Chesterfield, living in Winona, proud resident up there. In 9.5 months, I have never seen an officer in that cul-de-sac. All the interactions that I have with officers now, 25 years later, 2 years later, has been perfect. But up until that point, and to your point, until that can change, until the fact that the policies and procedures that people that sit in the boardrooms with suit and ties on are not deliberately indifferent to people who may look different than them changes, man, we can sit around this table and have this conversation 2 weeks blue in the face. It doesn't stop.